Hi, I'm Rhiannon Faith, and I'm here to tell you a story. So, as I'm getting ready for surgery tomorrow, I spent some time reflecting on, necessary documents that I need to have in order, like my advanced healthcare directive. I always look at that again, make sure it's all updated and all that good stuff. Financial power of attorney, because you just never know, something could go sideways. And I can't say enough how important it is for your family members to have those things in order. More than even just having the documentation is having the conversations about what your wishes are. So if you've not done that, have those critical conversations. They're really important. But it's also a time for me to reflect on who I'm as a person and sort of like a grading moment for myself. Like, am I living my life authentically and true to who I am as a person? And one of the things that's so important to me is loving generously, that big love lifestyle where the people that are in my environment, they know that they're generously loved by me, by my actions, and my words and my presence and attention with them and attentiveness. And so I think that they would say that's true, but it really kind of goes back to my childhood. And while we had sort of a feast or famine childhood, as I've shared before, I never doubted at all how much my parents loved me. And it wasn't because they were perfect. Obviously, we're human, but they were really good about sharing and encouraging and loving us, even in their humanity and brokenness, because really that's the best that any of us can do. I'm so glad that I had those examples, because I feel like even though, obviously it's not always bundled together in a perfect package, I took that forward and I tried to live my life in accordance with that. Actually, I ran for Miss San Marcos in 1996 when I was a senior, and the question was like, what was the thing you would most want to make sure you passed on to your children and the next generation? And my answer, your on the fly answer, was the importance of love, and how everything flows from that, and you can live your life so freely and lightly when you love generously those around you. And I feel like I've done that. And obviously, always room for improvement and continuously growing and doing more with that. But I think that my kids, my family, my friends would say, my husband would say, yeah, she's all in on that kind of stuff. And so that's okay, I'm living who I am and I'm living it real, because I just don't want to have regrets where there's that moment of I wish I would have told them one more time, and maybe the one more time, but I wish they knew, or I wish I had assurance that they understood how much I love them. I feel like with the people that I know, they know. And I would be at peace knowing that they knew. So I hope you have something along those lines, and I'd love to hear about it in the comments. So drop it down there. Come back again. I'll tell you another story. Thanks.